Hello and welcome to You've Seen It Before, movie reviews with connections in mind. This year has seen several animated films become successful and break records at the box office and beyond. None more so than Zootopia, currently 2016's highest rated animated film. With a mix of great writing, great animation, and an overarching message of tolerance that hits home in a year marked by increasing racial tension, this film was bound to get a lot of things right. However, that doesn't mean that there aren't several aspects of this film that have been seen before. Some many times before. Now, this video will contain certain spoilers of Zootopia as well as several other films. There's a full list in the description below. If you haven't seen Zootopia yet or any of the listed films before and want to wait until you have, stop the video at this point and come back later. With that in mind though, let's begin.
Here we go again.
Not again.
Been
How long have we been doing this?
Once more unto
And again until we're both dead.
Life's a little bit messy. We all make mistakes. No matter what type of animal you are, change starts with you.
We gotta go.
Whose car is it?
The most feared crime boss, Mr. Big.
Is that Mr. Big?
Stop talking, stop talking.
Huh.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has to.
Zootopia is mainly the story of Judy Hopps, a rabbit with the lofty dream of being a police officer in the city of Zootopia. She achieves her goal, but faces resistance on several fronts. Her path eventually crosses that of Nick Wilde, a con artist fox, who gets roped into helping Judy solve a mystery that affects Zootopia and all of its inhabitants, along the way showing the power of inclusiveness. There are several things this film has in common with other films, so let's start with the obvious ones and go from there. First, one of the main messages of this film is captured in this film's main song, Try Everything. In the context of the film, it's obviously a reference to never giving up on your dreams, even if everyone else thinks they're foolish. Another way of saying this, however, is if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Sound familiar?
You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Well, the exact line and wording is a reference to Back to the Future, but the main overall concept is espoused in many other films where a main character has to overcome prejudices of a position for a number of reasons. A rat chef, for instance. Next, there's a bit of set design borrowing in the design of Zootopia itself. As young Judy explains early on in the film, Zootopia is a city in which predator and prey live together in harmony and almost every known habitat is represented. This is very similar to the Genesis planet from Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, in which David Marcus describes the planet as having
all the varieties of land and weather known to Earth within a few hours' walk.
And on a related note, if we look at this pullback shot of Zootopia itself, you can see a very strong resemblance to the island Matanui in the Lego Bionicle comic book series. Now, when comparing films, there's a clear difference between homages and tropes. An homage to The Godfather is clearly seen in this scene from Zootopia.
Today my daughter is to be married.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has to.
A trope of the lively and thin, agile cop chasing a suspect where the larger cops can't go or can't keep up is very similar to a scene in Men in Black, where Will Smith's cop character is seen chasing an alien through the streets of New York where larger cops are not being able to keep up. Finally, the overall plot of the film's surprise villain, Dawn Bellwether, revolves around creating a serum derived from the night howler's plant to turn predators vicious and in essence turn Zootopia into chaos. This will seem very familiar to anyone who's seen the first installment of Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, in which Ra's al Ghul creates a serum derived from the blue flower to sow chaos in Gotham. Besides these connections, there are definitely some faults to this film, mainly things such as recurring jokes that weren't all that funny to begin with. However, these are few and far between, and Zootopia is a very solid film that takes a proud place in the Disney animated lineup, and hopefully will stand the test of time as a cultural icon in more ways than one. Just remember, though, that there's nothing new under the sun, and yes, you have seen it before. Until next time, thanks for watching.